And welcome to Electronic Revolution's continuing coverage, I guess, month hiatus, and then we're back again. Well, anyway, continuing coverage of HTGN Counter-Strike Source Pro Qualifying Placement Tournament. I'm joining the broadcasting booth tonight with Andrew Wuthel Bruno. You might know him from Masterful, as well as pushing the limits this season in Cal Open S11. What's going on, Andrew?
Hey, Triple 20.
And I'm also joined with the, I guess you could say, Indian assassin, my man Munib Ahmad. What's going on, Munib?
Hey, it's actually Pakistani powerhouse.
Alright, and guys, we're going to be introducing a new thing tonight. It's going to be the janitor of the match. Munib, why don't you go into a little bit of detail?
Alright, so the janitor of the match award is pretty much the guy who is pretty much cleaning up. He's probably the best player in the game, so he's going to be awarded the janitor match award.
And yes, guys, that's going to be sponsored by Madcast Gaming. Check them out, pound Madcast Gaming on the Game Search Network and their website on the World Wide Web at www.madcastgaming.com. Tonight's featured matchup is, I guess, a redo of the finals. I didn't really get a whole bunch of information on it, but I'm guessing it's a redo. It's going to be Crucial versus Marvel, now known as Focal. They were picked up by them about a week ago with the addition of Daigo and Clown. Clown Shoes formerly from Awakening, and Daigo from, well, Vilify, and a whole bunch of other teams that was, I guess, noted. Andrew, why don't you give your opinion on the pickup of Clown and Daigo by Focal?
I think it was an interesting pickup. Probably Clown will be able to do a lot more for them in this match. I'm thinking that it's going to be a pretty close matchup, but hopefully that'll help them tip the odds a bit. But we'll ultimately have to see.
Yeah, and as you can see, Crucial swapping out two players, picking up Santana as well as Cluey, and I believe I checked in IRC, they have Albrook on their roster from formerly from Exemius and Forbidden. So it should be interesting. Waiting on the fifth to join here for Crucial. Gunner, you have any predictions for the match, I guess?
I think Crucial's going to win this from what I've seen.
Alright, I guess this has been a few words. But yeah, going on a little roster around for you guys inside of Crucial right now. We're waiting on the fifth to join, but it's Cluey, Reaper, oh, my phone is ringing, Shadow, and Eric Leo. Let it get to the answering machine. And Focal has Jared, Goobers, Darth, Clown Shoes, and Daigo. We're waiting on the fifth to join from Crucial. Andrew, why don't you go and breaking down on T-side strategy that you might be seeing here from Crucial?
Alright, well, most likely what they're going to be trying to do is, if they get good spawns, they're going to push into the upper site, or they're probably going to have one or two guys work into ramp room, see what they can do there, and we might see some hold strats in the ramp room to get the CTs a little bit riled up. They might also work outside depending on how strong both teams' outside work is, depending on the kind of offers they play, or some teams you can play M4s outside. But it really depends. They're probably going to go with some picks to see how the other team's playing all the different spots, and then they'll change it up depending on what happens.
Alright, we're waiting, Benny giving a little shout out here in message mode, yeah, saying hi mom, so shout out to Benny's mom from HTGN. Anyway, getting back to the match, you know, I definitely think a player like Clown Shoes, you know, pretty skilled all-around player, you know, a lot of experience with Awakening and other teams, you know, he definitely could rush out early, get a pick, as well as Daigo, and, you know, the Focal roster is really solid all-around, as well as Crucial, you know, with Reaper formerly from Hyper, you know, Cluey from Money, and, you know, a whole bunch of other slew of teams, as well as Riddick, who we're waiting on to answer whenever we just had, or just has. So the match's going to be DE Nuke. It's going to be the finals of, a redo of the finals, actually, of the HTGN Pro Placement Tournament. I don't know what went on with it, but, you know, you get to be treated to, I guess, another finals take of the matchup. Gunner, you know, what do you think can really stand out for Crucial? You know, I know they have a great player in Riddick as well as Cluey, and, you know, the roster's pretty stacked, as well as Focals. You know, who do you see coming out on top and possibly being the janitor of the match?
I would say either Riddick or Cluey. They're both great shots. So I think they're going to be cleaning up, you know?
Yeah, I know, and guys, if you just tuned in, you're wondering what this whole janitor talk is. Well, it's going to be a new thing we're doing. It's going to be your top fragger, or your MVP, so to speak. He's going to be called the janitor. Just cleaning up the mess, as Munib so eloquently put. In the beginning of the matchup, it's going to be sponsored by Madcast Gaming. Check them out at www.madcastgaming.com and pound Madcast Gaming on the GameSurge.irc network. We are also taking shoutouts if you want them. You can get them in pound e-rev on the GameSurge network to e-rev CSS 2020, or you can get him into Luthel if he's in there, as well as Munib. You might see him around in there, and drop him a PM. Otherwise, check out our website at www.e-rev.tv if you're listening to our live stream of the HTGN Pro Placement Finals. Register for our forums, check out our site, make a post, say, hey, what's up, 2020? I monitor them, once in a while. I'll make a post and get right back at you. Also, you can always say hi in IRC pound e-rev on the Game Surge network. So we're waiting for the live right here. Knife going to be going on. Now, Andrew, I gotta ask you a quick question. Now, do you think a lot of talk goes on about CT side on Nuke, that it's very heavily CT sided, but when you get in the really higher tiers of play, it's not really so much. It kind of evens out both sides due to great smoke work on inner. You think that's gonna be the case here?
Hopefully. It ultimately depends on obviously how both teams are working together, but you're right. As the better teams also have better flash work, which is also very important for T-side of Nuke. Using the skylights for upper and other stuff for ramp room and etc. and outside. And those smokes outside are really important if you're working that way, and that will ultimately decide who gets more rounds T-side. But yeah, it is obviously more CT-sided, but T-side's more just about seeing how you can work with your team and seeing how you can coordinate to get those rounds.
Alright, well, it looks like we're going to have the live on 3 right here. They're going to be knifing for side, so obviously the winner of this is going to be taking CT side. Hopefully Focal can hold on to it, otherwise Crucial will be swapping over more than likely to the CT side. Reaper's going to pick up a quick knife on on Clown right there, just kind of a whole cluster of counter-terrorists and terrorists. Right now, middle, Crucial coming out on top right now. They're in a 4v1 situation, looks like, yeah, pretty much clutch right here. We're going to try and see a clutch from Jared. He's going to pick up one knife kill, however, is taken out by Shadow. So it looks like Crucial's going to be going on CT side, and Focal's going to have their work cut out for them with a great op in Riddick, and as well as a solid rifle from Cluey Inner. So it should be interesting to see what goes on. Any final predictions, guys, as I kick it back around to Munib?
I think that Crucial may have the upper hand if they can get quick picks and just dominate them on CT side. Andrew was right on how it's less sided, but I think that if you can dominate them on CT side, that's less rounds to play on T side.
And Andrew, you have any final predictions before we get ready?
To be honest, I think it's going to be a really close matchup. I can't really say who's going to win, but Crucial now has CT side after that knife, so that'll probably affect, give them a slight advantage if they're able to get the momentum going, because it is a momentum game after all.
Alright, we're just waiting on screenshots here, guys. If you have any shoutouts, you can give them in pound e-rev on the irc.gamesearch.net server. If you're watching on our live stream, which you are if you're listening to this right now, register for our forums at www.e-rev.tv. Check out our COD 4 broadcast, as well as CEVO Professional Season 4 and Season 5 coverage, as well as Season 5 playoff and finals coverage. That should be up on the site. I think we have a whole bunch of COP COD 4 as well as Cal Main COD 4 you might be interested in, as well as some Unreal Tournament 3, some TF2, basically every game in the book we have on there. Just check us out at www.e-rev.tv. If you're just tuning in right now, it's the finals of the HTGN Pro Placement Tournament. It's going to be Focal, formerly known as Marvel, versus Crucial. Little roster right now for you guys. Before we get ready here, they're going to be doing a re-screenshot here, so I guess an epic fail by Crucial on the screenshots. They shot too early. Anyway, over on the side of Focal, it's going to be Darth, Clown, Daigo, Goobers, and Jared. And then over on the side of Crucial, we're going to have Cluey, Shadow, Eric Lee, Reaper, and Riddick. So it should be a pretty interesting matchup. Andrew, I'm going to kick it back over to you right now. What do you think Marvel's going to do to try and take the aggressive? Are they going to take aggressive on T side, or do you think they might, try and play passive game and wait for Crucial to push up?
Probably what we're gonna see is, depending on their spawns, if they have good spawns, they're probably gonna see if they can do some upper rushes or maybe ramp room rushes. Kind of test out the CT side to see how they do. If they're weak on the rushes, then they're probably gonna try and exploit that for a little while, and then after they'll probably change it up and start playing a little more passive and a little more waiting for CTs to get kind of aggressive, and also working on some passive flashes, maybe stuff like that.
Alright, yeah, definitely could see, possible, aggressive first round from Riddick, and ramp possibly, or even outside, depending on where he plays, just to try and get a quick pick, get the power play, the 4v5 situation for his team, and, just fall back into the site, and, try and let things develop for Focal, and then, just try and stop them there, and, man down situation. The live on 3 has been executed. It's live right now. Chloe saying, have a nice night, have fun's going around. Looks like Riddick's going to be playing it upper, and it looks like we might be seeing a ramp push here coming out of Focal in the first round. Yes, it looks like it's going to be a ramp push. Darth leading the way with his AK-47. It looks like ramp's going to be open. One little spam by a headshot box right there. Clown's going to be working in lower, so it looks like Bomb's going to be playing low. Early rotate from Vents. Clown's going to pick up the first kill of the match on Eric Lee. Bomb's going to be going down right now, I believe. Yeah, Bomb's going to be going down in the lower sight. A whole bunch of smokes and flashes being thrown on. Completely blind. He's got 13 health. He's going to get out on the bomb right now. Bomb is going to be planted lower. We are in a 3v4 situation in favor of Focal. Darth's going to pick up the first whammy of this HTGN Pro placement qualifying match. He's going to pick up the nade kill on Reaper. Goober's picking up another kill on the left side there from Spigla. Riddick cleaning up the mess. However, he's in a 1v3 situation with that op. He can do it. It's going to be a pretty hefty task for him. He's going to see one guy right there by the bomb. He's going to scope in, however, fall back. Now he's going to hop into the fence. However, he does hear one right there. He's going to be going upper and just trying to save the op in the first round of play. Bomb's ticking away right now. It's going to be a round for Focal. Riddick getting the X kill on Darth. He's going to be rotating back outside and, saving the op. Smart play by Riddick right there, trying to help his team in future rounds. But right there, it's first round already to in favor of Focal. Now, Andrew, what went wrong for Crucial right there? They just didn't hold the lower sight, I guess. I mean, should they play someone ramp? I mean, they kind of gave it up, and it was just a full rush ramp. So, you think they're going to be playing a guy ramp now because of the quick push?
Yeah, from the looks of it, they aren't playing in ramp, and Focal basically took advantage of it, and now it looks like they are actually playing people ramp. But the reason why Focal won last round is they had these nice smokes down, and Crucial was trying to opt from the vents, and they were just completely smoked, and so they were just able to walk right inside.
It looks like we're going to be seeing smokes now in the second round of play with about 55 seconds in the upper sight through Hut. Darth's going to be waiting out throwing the sky flashes, so it looks like we're going to be seeing an upper push in about 20 seconds. Jared picking up an early pick on Riddick at ramp, however, so it looks like we might be seeing a rotate around. Actually, no, Digo is going to be throwing nades into the site now, so the bomb's going to be working into the upper site. Reaper picking up one kill on Digo, and then, let's see, Eric Lee picking up a kill of his own. A whole bunch of kills coming out from Crucial right now. Cooley and Shadow both picking up M4 kills of their own, and that's going to be a quick round for Crucial right there. Didn't rotate at all, didn't bite on the smokes, didn't bite on the pick on Riddick, and, it was just all Crucial that round. So that's going to send us into round 3 of play. We got a minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Team's taking their spot on the counter fair side. Looks like we're going to be seeing a 3-2 split. 2 guys outside throwing possible sky flashes or a boost up on Twinkie. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's going to be a boost up on Twinkie, so we're going to see one guy outside and possibly a push ramp here, and the one guy going outside and rotating around underneath Heaven. Now, Andrew, what do you see Focal doing in right here?
Looks like they're just trying to get them to bite a little bit. As we saw last round, when they pushed into upper, they had a nice ramp flank going on really fast. Crucial, that is. And so I guess right now they're just trying to get them to bite, see if they can get some aggressive CTs. But it's not working out too well for them, as you can see.
Yeah, Reaper picking up 2 kills of his own with the AWP outside. Daigo's going to be rushing inside. Riddick picking up a nice no-scope on Daigo. Goobers and Clown there to clean up the mess. It's going to throw us into, it's going to throw us into a 1v2 situation. Now 1v1, Reaper coming from outside with the AWP, picking up the quick pick on Goobers, and that's going to be another round for Crucial. A whole bunch of kills going in that round, Andrew, and it just looked like it was all Focal for a minute, and then Crucial came back with a nice rotation, and it's 2-1 in favor of Crucial.
Yeah, definitely. Crucial was just Reaper there. Was able to hold down. I don't know. I think that was outside, I believe, and just really holding it down. They pushed outside before they pushed inner. So getting those 2 quick kills, he was able to kill them, and then after he was able to turn back and help his teammates.
And it looks like there's going to be an early rotate from Rick. He's going to pick up 1 pick on Daigo from across ramp, and then Shadow there to pick up a kill, however, taken out courtesy of the whammy from Darth. So that's going to throw us into a 3v4 situation in favor of Crucial. Bomb working inside of ramp right now. Darth's got the bomb. He's got an AK. He's got 44 HP, and it looks like he's going to be going lower. Jared with a nice pick outside on Reaper, however, evening things up, and then Rick's there to take the power play away from him. It's going to be a 3v2 situation in favor of Crucial. Clown shoot. Who's picking up a nice kill on Riddick over by Heaven. Looks like we're going to be seeing an upper push. They're going to be flashing out, and Bomb is going to be working upper. They're going to run into Cooley, who's going to be rotating around through Hut. He's going to be flashing out right now, trying to make something happen for his team. And yeah, he's going to be coming out. He's going to pick up 1 kill on Clown Shoes in the rest. He's going to get a blind spray right there through the smoke, and another great kill on Darth. Good job by Cooley picking up the 2v. Well, it was a 2v2, but he did all the work and giving another round for Crucial. What went wrong for Focal right there? It seems like they had the man advantage. You know, the bomb was going to get planted lower, and then all of a sudden it was just a flurry of kills from Crucial. What went wrong there, Andrew?
Yeah, I think it was down to a 2 versus 2 situation, and instead of going down lower, they went up the Heaven there. I guess they were expecting them to go down lower, but it didn't really work out that well as Chloe was there on the perfect rotate actually.
And it looks like we're going to be seeing another ramp push right there. Daigo picking up a kill of his own. Riddick picking up 2 kills right there. 1 being on Clown Shoes, the other 1 being on Goober. So there's another kill right there from Cooley, and that's going to throw us into a 4v1 early into the round with about 55 seconds left on the clock. And then Darth coming with the self whammy. Throws a nade, bounces back, hits him in the face, and takes him out of the round. So, Munib, what's your thoughts so far? I know we haven't heard from you much.
I think that they got the message that they should be playing a little more aggressive. It seems like they're playing passive, and they won their first round from just a straight push. So I think Focal should be just a bit more aggressive. Riddick and Cooley are playing really strong right now, and they got to pull it together. It looks like Clown's just the one holding them.
Yeah, Clown trying to be the glue for Focal's cut, I guess, so to speak. That was a bad analogy. Anyway, Clown picking up the first kill of the round on Shadow by the ramp. Is going to pick up a second kill on Rick in midair on the jump pick. So great job by Tower Gale. Holding ramp, just making things happen right now for Focal, opening things up at the ramp room. Looks like we're going to see an upper push right now. Goober's going to be rotating back around, but while Jared is still staying in Hut, so we'll have to see here. It's a 3v5 situation for Focal. Clown picking up another kill there, 3rd kill of the round for him. Really opened things up for Focal. They got to push the site soon. It's about 30 seconds left on the clock. They're in a 2v5 situation, so they got the numbers. There's going to be, I believe that is, that's going to be Shadow. Outside, yeah, that's going to be Shadow. He's going to be waiting, just waiting upper. He's going to lay down with a spray right there. Cooley picking up 2 kills. Clown picking up his 4th kill, and Clown with the ace picks up 5 kills. Oh, nade kill right there, I believe, on, who was that? That was on Eric Lee, and then another off shot on, I believe that was, yeah, Cooley, and, you know, Clown with the ace, really opening things up. What went right for Clown that, yeah, he is a janitor. Munib just said he is a janitor. Clown right now definitely leading with that ace for the janitor award. If you guys don't know what the janitor award is, it's basically the player who cleans up the most, your top fragger, your most valuable player, so to speak. It's going to be sponsored by Madcast Gaming. Check them out, pound Madcast Gaming on the GameSearch.irc network, as well as www.madcastgaming.com. So yeah, that's the janitor award. That'll be awarded at the end of the match. But right now the score is 4-2 in favor of Crucial. A great effort by Clown Shoes last round, picking up the ace for his team. Andrew, you know, what went right for Clown right there? I mean, everything was working perfect for him. He got a couple of nice picks on ramp, and then it just opened things up for him upper, and he just made things happen, right?
Yeah, he definitely had some great play there, some good peaks, and that first ramp pick really set the pace for that round, and he was just able to take out the rest of the players as they pushed into upper.
Yeah, pushing the limits. Tower Gale is indeed right there, Andrew.
Definitely pushing it to the limit.
As you can see, Cooley picking up his second kill of the round. Bomb's going to be upper. He's going to be picking up the AK-47, busting out vents, rotating lower now, just trying to wait for Focal to come out. He's going to be messing around to upper, just playing by that right side of vents. It's going to be a 1v3 situation. Last remaining member of Focal is Clown Shoes. He's going to be waiting in the lobby with the AWP watching Hut. Time is going to run out in the round, so it's going to be another round for Focal, as Clown does indeed save the op. So the score right now, 5-2 in favor of Crucial, trying to pull away as much as they can. If you guys aren't familiar with HTGN, they do play the Cal slash, well, I still call it CPL rules, but it's now officially Cal rules. It's an MR12 format with 16K start money, so it's pretty much like we're all used to, unless you do play CO Professional. Otherwise, we're just going to be seeing another outer push possibly here by Clown Shoes, just flashing, looking for an early pick, trying to make something happen. Bomb is going to be in the hands of Daigo. He's going to be working upper, possibly working on sky flashes, or maybe a jump onto Twinkie here. We'll have to see. He's going to completely miss the jump on Twinkie and then hop down back around to lobby. So it looks like we could be seeing a lobby push here, Andrew, right?
Yeah, probably. Actually, it seems now that they're going, they might be going back ramp. I'm not quite sure. They're having some trouble with outside, but Clown just picked up a nice kill there, so they might try to work back into upper.
Yeah, Clown opening things up on the outside area, picking up a nice kill on, I believe that was, yes it was, Riddick's going to be pushing into Hut now, going to meet Reaper's M4, and then Darth is as well, so Reaper picking up a second kill off the round. Goobers is going to get there with the counter kill, courtesy of his Deagles. Yeah, that's going to be Shadow coming up on the flank in ramp, picking up a kill on Daigo, and then picking up another kill on Goober. So really just, you know, a slow strap by Focal. It worked to the advantage of Crucial, who pushed up, and, you know, that was the end of the round. The score is 6-2 now in favor of Focal. Or not Focal, Crucial, my bad. What am I saying? Alright, so that's going to bring us into round 9 of play. We got a minute and 15 seconds left on the clock. If you're just tuning in right now, it's HTGN's Pro Placement Qualifier. Teams featured tonight in the finals are going to be Focal as well as Crucial. On the side of Focal, we have Clown with 12 and 5, Goobers, Jared, Daigo, and Darth, all below the, you know, 1-1 ratio. 2 with a 4 and 7, and 2 with a 2 and 8. Over on the side of a Crucial, we have Cooley, Shadow, Riddick, Reaper, and Eric Lee. So we're going to be waiting to see if Eric Lee can help out his score here. He's 2 and 4. Cooley picking up 1 kill there in ramp on the fast flank, pushed up in HUD. It's going to be a 2v4 situation now, 2v3. Riddick picking up a kill of his own. Now it's going to be a 3v1 situation. Bomb in the hands of Jared. He's going to be going up right now, trying to get the plane. He's going to meet Reaper. He's going to pick up the 1 deke. However, Riddick is there on the fast flank from heaven to pick up the kill on Jared. So the score is going to be 7-2 now in favor of Crucial. Andrew, you know, things are just breaking down for Focal right now. They have 2 rounds. They're definitely looking for at least 4 here. Do you think they can come back and you know, snatch a couple rounds here in the later part of the first half?
You know what? I really hope so. But it really depends. Like, as you could see, that round, Clown was trying to get another ramp pick because they weren't having that much success at upper from the past rounds, and they just kind of forced it, and it wasn't working. And then after, Cluey, just with the fast flank, was able to take out the rest of them pretty much, and it's just not working out for them. Hopefully they can change something out, maybe try and work outside. I'm not quite sure, but hopefully they can change it up and win some rounds to make this a little more even.
Yeah, and as you can see right now, a push upper is going to result in Cooley picking up 2 kills, and then Eric Lee picking up another kill of his own. Shadow coming in on flank with a kill of his own on Clown. So just a flurry of kills right now on the side of Crucial. It's going to throw us into a 1v4 situation. Jared going beastly right now in lobby on the pushes. He's going to pick up his 3rd kill of the round with a Glock. However, Shadow is there to stop the bleed. 3 kills by Jared. Almost looked like we could have a possible clutch right there, but Shadow was there to end the hope. What a roster rundown for you guys over inside of Focal. We have Clown with 12 and 7, Jared with an 8 and 9, Goobers with a 6 and 9, Daigo and Darth both with 2 and 9s. Over on the side of Crucial, we're going to have Cooley with 12 and 5, Shadow with a 12 and 6, Riddick with a 10 and 5, Reaper with a 6 and 7, and that is Eric Lee with a 3 and 5. The score is going to be 8-2 in favor of Focal. We got about a minute left. Looks like we're going to be seeing a ramp push right now up from the side of Focal. We'll be falling back into the lobby, throwing out some smoke, so a little bit of a fake. Clown Clown's got the bomb, however, waiting in radar. He's going to be falling back now to lobby after a couple of nice placed nades. Shadow picking up a nice kill on Goobers, and now they're going to have to be cautious of their flank. As you can see, the round really start to break down for them as Riddick is going to be picking up a kill with his AWP. Right out of hut on Jared. Clown's going to be waiting back. Now Radar Room is going to be walking with that bomb in hand. Darth picking up a kill on Cluey, and that's going to throw us into... Whoa, there we go. Another kill from Eric Lee. Clown picking up a kill on Shadow at ramp. It's going to be a 2v2 situation. Bomb going lower in the hands of Tyler Gale. Eric Lee picking up another kill on Darth in the vents. It's going to be a 1v2 situation. Could be riding the clutch bus with Clown. She's here. We'll have to see. No, Riddick is there in the left vent to take Clown out of the round, courtesy of the AK-47, and that's going to be another round for Crucial here, bringing us to 9-2 in the last round of the first half. Andrew, what's your thoughts, on what Focal's got to do here? They got to get around definitely to make it 9-3 and, give them a little better chance on CT side. What do you see them doing right here?
Yeah, hopefully if they have the spawns, they're probably going to try and do some kind of ramp work, but really the upper is just not working out too well for them that round. They kind of had one guy go outside. They were trying to work at upper from different angles, and it didn't really work either. But they did get a little closer to victory than the other time, so maybe if they could just work on it again, maybe some better flashes or something, and it'll work.
Yeah, but now you're seeing that ramp establishment starting to break down after a push from Shadow. Now a push from Cluey. Eric Lee picking up a kill of his own at Squeaky Door. Goobers is going to be there to clean up the mess, however. That's going to throw us into a 4v3 situation in favor of Crucial. Looks like a bomb's going to be working ramp now. A whole bunch of shots being fired, just a bunch of blank pre-fires on the side of Focal. They're going to be going into the ramp room in the down on the power play, actually, with a 3v4 situation. Bomb going lower, however, an early rotate from Crucial. Shadow in the vents right now. He's going to be popping out, going window side, trying to make something happen for his team. He's going to pick up a kill on Darth Reaper, picking up a kill of his own. Jared, the last remaining member of Focal, and there it is, Cluey with the M4 headshot on Jared to make it a 10-2 half in favor of Crucial. Gunner, any final thoughts here on the end of the first half as we go into the second half of play?
Focal just really needs to pull it together, because looks like they're not pulling it together frag-wise. Clown was the only one keeping it positive, but it was, I think, Goobers and Jared who picked up a few kills at the very end, and that could have been helpful at the beginning.
Yeah, I could definitely see that going. Andrew, any final thoughts on the first half?
Well, as you could see, not too many rounds for Focal there, and it's gonna weigh them down when they're CT, and it's a momentum game, so it'll be tough for them to get back into the action. But CT sided definitely is CT sided, so if they can get some momentum early on, they might be able to pull this match back together.
And looking on IRC right now, I got a shout out from my man Walshy from the Hair Club for Men. He's saying shout out to my biatch Daigo, so shout out to Daigo from Walshy. If you guys have any shoutouts, you can get them in pound e-rev on the Game Surge Network to e-rev 2020 in the channel. If you're on our website at www.e-rev.tv, make sure you check out our forums, make a post, check out some of our previous casts from CELO Season 4 and 5 playoffs, as well as regular season and finals. Gunner, I'm going to come back to you now. What's your opinion on who could possibly be the janitor of the match?
Well, it's a toss-up between Clown, Riddick, and Cluey. Clown's just making some really good frags. I saw one amazing op shot outside. He just picked the top of his head. I think Cluey or Riddick would be better candidates, because it seems like they're better. They're making better shots. Clown came out about top on his team last half.
I don't know, in my opinion, I'm really looking at, it doesn't matter how good you do if you don't win. I guess you really can't be picked. Unless, you do drop a 20 and everybody else just doesn't get a kill. But really, Clown really looking good on the team side. His teammates just needed to, pick up the slack for him. And over on the side of Crucial, Cluey really opening things up with his aggressive style of play on hut. Really kept Focal on their heels that entire half, and we'll have to see if he can do it again on T side. We'll have to see he's doing more pre-firing action right now in a lobby. So it looks like Bomb's going to be working Cruelly trying to make something happen right now. He's going to be watching. Oh, a nice whammy kill from Reaper, and then Jared with the counter kill. Daigo with a kill of his own on Eric Lee, and looks like we're going to be seeing a ramp push now from the side of Crucial now that things have pretty much broken down outside. Cruelly's going to be coming in, throwing nades to the connector as well as his teammates. It's going to be a 3v4 situation in favor of Focal. Looks like we're seeing a possible push lower. There it is. Riddick picking up the entry kill on Jared. Bomb in the hands of Cooley. He's got his AK out. Should be getting on the plant soon after he flashes connector. He's going to flash himself, actually. Missed the window, and I believe is going to be still alive. Yes, underneath that little catwalk right there. Bomb has not been planted yet. We got about 20 seconds left on the clock. Daigo in vents right now with his AWP, just watching a really tight angle. Darth picking up a kill of his own on a Riddick. That's going to throw us into a 2v3 situation. Shadow even things out with a 2v2. Clown going for the plant right now. Daigo misses the shot, however. Bomb has been planted. He's going to still be missing the shot. Oh, Shadow on the flank taking out Daigo through vents, and now it's going to be a 1v1 situation. Goober's going to come out on top of Cooley, get the defusal right here, and that's going to be a round for Focal. But really, I have to Andrew, the missed shot on Daigo right there, allowing to get the bomb to be planted. Really, could have cost Focal that round, but it didn't in the end due to the great play of Goobers coming in on the flank.
Yeah, definitely. It was quite a back and forth round right there. Could have gone to either team, but some missed shots and just some great play by Goobers there.
Yeah, and Goobers is going to be 5-0 after the defusal, so picking up 2 frags for his team and really opening things up on the flank right there, allowing them to go up 1-0 in the second half. They've still got a lot of work to do. They're down 7 rounds. The score is 10-3. Shadow picking up a early entry kill over by Squeaky on Goobers, and that's going to be Eric Lee picking up a kill of his own, courtesy of the AK on Darth up in heaven. A whole bunch of kills right now coming out from Crucial. Reaper and Cooley both getting kills of their own. Jared's going to be there to clean up the mess, however, getting a kill on Reaper. That's going to throw us into a 3v1 situation. There it is, the whammy kill from Riddick. Nade stack into heaven, taking out Jared from the round, and that's going to be a round for Crucial, so they're getting closer to that match point. The score is 11-3. Really nice executed strat. Shadow picking up a nice kill. As soon as he opened Squeaky, he had a frag, and things just really broke down for Focal that round. Andrew, what went wrong for them?
Well, as you can see, I think Crucial had some really nice flashes going into upper, and they just went straight in. And they had one guy going outside and went straight into mini garage right there, and was able to get an early pick. And pretty much they just were able to attack from all fronts. And then Cooley went around the back ramp room after they've already taken upper, was able to get a nice flank kill, and that just really ruined Focal right there.
Looks like we're going to be seeing another upper strat right now, and Squeak's door being open with flashes and nades in hands of Riddick and Cooley. Daigo picking up an early kill on Reaper. However, looks like we're seeing an upper rush. Running in blind to the site is Cooley. He's going to get through vents, however, and get into lower. Goobers is not going to rotate, however. They did not see Cooley go lower. He's going to pick up a nice kill on Clown right there, opening things up for Crucial, and there you see the flurry of kills coming from the side of Crucial. Riddick picking up his 3rd kill of the round, as well as Shadow's going to take Riddick's going to be taken out of the round courtesy of Goobers M4A1. It's going to be a 2v1 situation in favor of Crucial. Bomb's going to be playing lower. Goobers coming out of the vents right now with 100 HP in his M4, and Haynes going to be watching those two entryways. Two entryways at ramp. He's going to pick up a quick kill on Shadow. It's going to throw us into a 1v1. He's going to get on the plan. He's going to fake it, however. Cooley's going to peek, however, can not be taken out of the round from Goobers. Shots being thrown by Cooley right there. A flash, a nade being thrown. 35 HP. Goobers has just waiting right now. Bomb ticking away. He's going to get on the defuse. He's going to have to stay on it to get the round. Cooley's going to be pushing right now. Pick up the headshot, and a nice 1v1 clutch right there by Cooley. Really showing, he fits in well with the Crucial team, and they're going to go up second half right now. The score is 2-1 and 12-3 overall, so it looks like we're going to be seeing match point here for Crucial. So Andrew, things really breaking down now for Focal. Not really holding the sights too well. Really good strats on the side of Crucial, and we're seeing match point here. Do you think Focal can bring it back, or do you think it's going to be all she wrote for him, and Crucial's going to be once again HGN Pro Replacement champions?
Well, right now, Focal's in a really bad position for the momentum that Crucial has on T side, and just right there, Chloe getting 2 nice AK kills at ramp room, and just overall, I don't know, like they aren't really able to hold their sights down right there at ramp. Chloe was able to take down 2 people at ramp, so hopefully they can pull it together and see this match a little bit longer, make it interesting, but it's looking pretty slim.
Yeah, Cooley with a nice kill over at Radio Room on Daigo, who's trying to come in on the flank. Who's picking up a kill of his own, and Darth picking up a kill as well, so it was a 2v2 situation. Early pushes from Focal does pay off on Crucial on the rotate back to Hut, and it's going to be another round for them, making it 2-2, tied up in the second half here, but the score overall is 12-4 in favor of Crucial. So we're really seeing a breakdown right now from Focal. Can they be coming back right now? They're going to have to win out, and it's going to be 8 rounds for them to do it. It's a pretty steep task to ask for. Mini, what's your thoughts on it?
It seems that Focal still needs to pull it together. It seems like they're wandering around, and Cluey's just picking up kills because of that. Cluey's just a really strong player on both halves, and so is Riddick, so they have to watch out for both those players, and Clown's at the bottom this half. So, yeah.
As you can see, a bunch of kills coming out from Crucial right now. It's going to be a 1v2 situation, so it could be all she wrote here for Focal. Cluey and Riddick, the last remaining members of Crucial. Jared now waiting at ramp. Riddick flashing and nading the vents. A little miscommunication right here from Crucial, just kind of playing each other out. Jared's going to pick up the kill on Cooley, and it's going to be a 1v1 situation. Riddick versus Jared. Jared waiting in ramp room right now, just waiting for the pushes possibly. Riddick's going to pick up the bomb. He's going to flash now. It looks like he's going to be rotating around upper. Pretty good job by him. Andrew, you think this is going to pay off in the end?
It might, depending on how... it looks like he's going to rotate into heaven, Jared, that is. So we'll have to see how this turns out. Oh, it actually did fake him out. So that's a few extra seconds on the bomb timer, and giving Riddick enough time to set up. So that's a smart move by him. Hopefully he can, well, I don't want to say hopefully because I kind of want to see this match go longer, but it was a smart play by him, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Riddick right now waiting in mini garage. Jared's going to be coming in on the rotate after he was juked, so to speak. He's going to take 33 fall damage. He's going to be spraying Hut right now. Riddick hears it. He's going to hear him get on the defusal. Jared is not going to stay on with the bomb ticking away. Terrible move by Jared. The bomb's going to explode. Riddick picking up the kill anyway, and Crucial's going to come out on top and be HCGN Pro Placement Qualifier champions once again. Really sloppy job, in my opinion, by Focal that last round. But you know, what can you say? They gave it their all, obviously, and you know, it's a 13-4 win in favor of Crucial. Andrew, any final thoughts here as we wrap things up?
Yeah, it just seemed like Focal wasn't able to pull it together. Maybe some miscommunication in some rounds. Maybe some not enough. Cohesion, I guess you could say. Just overall not making their flashes that well, not making some shots. Clown Shoes was kind of like that second half wasn't really pulling anything together, so I guess ultimately they just weren't making their frags.
Yeah, it seems as if you know, Clown is their glue. When he's doing good, the whole team's doing good, and then when he's not playing up to par, the rest of the team breaks down. But you know, hopefully they can turn things around for CEVO, as well as the HCGN regular season coming up, as well as the Cyber Athlete Amateur League. So this is gonna wrap things up for us tonight. Gonna go over to Manib now with the crowning of your janitor of the match. Manib, who you got and why?
Ooh, this is going to be tough. I'm going to have to say both Riddick and Cluey are janitors of this match. I can't choose. This is really tough. So I'm just going to give it to both of them. They're both solid shots, and they're pulling it together. Two is better than one, if you're going to talk about frags. Yeah, definitely both of them. So they get my painted trophy if they can find me on IRC.
We could just, you know, give him key change like TWL does. Anyway, that's going to be your janitor of the match, brought to you by Madcast Gaming. Check him out, pound Madcast Gaming on the GameSurge.irc network, as well as www.madcastgaming.com. FocalvsCrucial.com. So, final score for you guys who are just tuning in. You did miss the match, but the final score was 13-4 in favor of Focal. You're going to have to check it out on the on-demand section at our website at www.e-rev.tv. So, final score once again 13-4 in favor of Crucial over Focal. So, signing off for Andrew, Wuthel Bruno, as well as Munib, the Pakistani powerhouse of mods, Travis 2020, Heasel, saying, Electronic Revolution, Viva la Revolution.
Applied directly to the forehead. e-rev. Applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor-to-head related injuries. View at your own risk.